guys ever been in a friend group where it just seems like two of the people in the group have a chemistry that the others in the other group don't have, and you start to wonder, like, they're looking at each other with those eyes, man. Something going on behind the scenes type thing?
Thankfully, I have never been a part of something like that.
All right, well, Allison here, and it's so hard to get a good friend group together.
I know.
It's just hard to get two couples together where four people like each other. Mm-hmm. So when you have a friend group, you hold on to it for dear life.
Because something like that can completely sever the entire group.
Hey, Allison.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, tell us what's going on with your friend group. Give us the history of the friend group also.
Yeah. And you are exactly right. I mean, it is so precious to find not only one other couple, but are you ready for this? We're 10 couples in our group.
Oh, wow. Okay. I used to run with a bunch of couples like that when we were in Dallas, and it was fantastic. If one couple went out, 10 of us went out, and it was great.
Really?
Oh, my God. It's fantastic. We do so many things together. Some have kids that are the same age, so the kids are taken care of, and we can go have barbecues and just a lot of things, gatherings, movies, dinners. It's fantastic. And we're surprised we can even do it half the time. So, my husband Jack and I, though, we love to spill the tea when we get home after hanging out, of course. So, we love everyone. We really do. So we don't really make a habit of getting too into anything, except recently we really couldn't help but notice that there's two other couples, and the husband of, and we love all of them, okay, but we noticed the husband of one couple and the wife of the other. They kind of seem a little bit more friendly, and they kind of seem to hang out with each other sometimes off to the side, a little bit more.
And the spouses,
than usual.
The spouses know about this, or they just break off by themselves?
They kind of just break off. It seems very natural. We're all laughing, and then all of a sudden the two of them are laughing a little bit, and she seems to always laugh and grab his shoulder. And the other day, we both saw it. My husband Jack and I both saw it. They walked off, and this is a giveaway for me. I saw his hand travel from the top of her back to the bottom of her back, just above her butt.
Oh, that's Scott Miles traveling.
He's a medallion member.
Or he's trying to become one. That's for sure. Okay, so all the signs are right there for you. I mean, it just seemed a little bit too intimate.
And you've both noticed this. Yeah. It's not like one person. You've both picked up on these signs.
We both have. Well, that was the first time we had conversations about it at home, but that was the first time we both saw it. We were across in a group, and we both noticed them walk off, and then he did the hand thing, and he looked at me, and I looked at him, and there was no denying that was a little too close to home.
Yeah, if a dude notices it, it's a big deal because we're clueless to everything.
That's a
fact. But nobody else in this ginormous friend group has. There's been no other rumblings besides between you and your husband, correct?
I don't think so. Okay. We don't want to start.
No, of course not.
Amongst, because we're just, everything is great. I mean, again, we get it's been so much fun. We just rented a pontoon this summer, and we were all just hanging out and just having a great time. We do so many things together. We plan on doing a ski vacation. So I don't, but the thing here's the thing. Dave, oh gosh, the husband, his wife Jessie, she's pregnant.
Oh.
So
that has a layer.
Yeah, well, this is why it's a little bit more than just gossip now. She's 7 months along. So we need to kind of find out, hey, is there something to be concerned about here? Because this can become problematic.
Okay, so a minute ago I heard you say something to the effect of, we haven't done anything because we love our group, and what good is it? And now you're saying so now she's 7 months pregnant, so now it's time for me to get involved and get to the truth. Is that really what you want?
I think so. We care about her. We really care about Jessie. So I think we got to come to some kind of clarity before we really jump to conclusions and make it a problem in our group.
Could it? Okay, just throwing this out there. Could they have an open marriage and maybe there's like some swinging going on that you guys are not aware of?
I mean, anything is possible these days.
That's the truth, man.
I'm just trying to come up with any other solution besides infidelity.
See, so mine's not even so much like what else it could be. My concern is like, okay, so let's say we go ahead and we play this out, right? And you do find out that there's some infidelity going on the side. Now, what are you going to do with that info?
I think, I talked to Jack about it, and he said he'd be willing to talk to Dave.
Oh, all right.
Okay. All right. So
Blow it all up.
I know, right?
Man.
So you want us to do what, a War of the Roses or to catch a cheater type thing just to see if he'll turn around and he'll send the flowers to his wife?
Yeah, I think, we want a little bit more confirmation that there's something sketchy going on here. So let's catch him in the act.
How you guys feel about it? I mean, we're going to do it. Doesn't really matter how we feel about it. We're going to do it. But
If she want to do it, let's do it. I do think it's going to be harder to blow this up than you think it is if it actually does come down to that. But if this is what you want, well, let's do it.
now, at 7 months pregnant, would you want this info, Kristen?
No.
You would not want to know. Okay. Abby?
The wife doesn't really have to know. I think you just got to handle this delicately and as discreetly as possible so you don't ruin the whole friend group and you can let them handle their marriage privately.
Allison, we will do this for you. We will talk to you tomorrow morning, and with any luck at all, we find out that there's zero infidelity going on, especially when you're talking about a woman that's 7 months pregnant, okay?
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right, talk to you tomorrow. So let's give you the results that you wanted, and then we'll deal with that. And Abby is going to read our War of the Roses.
We sent a fake promotional email to the email address Allison provided for her married friend, Dave, who is married to Jessie. He was offered a free bouquet of flowers and was able to choose from several options with pictures. The first was, "My best bud." A true expression of friendship is seen in this beautiful pink rose plant, freshly budding and ready to bloom. Plant outdoors, and like your friendship, it will flourish with care. Number 2 was, "Cotton candy," a fun assortment of light pink roses, hydrangeas, and carnations that remind you of that sugary treat. The third was Alleluia. Aloe vera plants can soothe the skin, the air, and your soul. Let this easy to care for succulent care for you.
I think you might have got it right the first time. Soothe the sin.
A Freudian slip there.
It really was. The last one is kabloom, an explosion of roses for the woman who makes your heart burst. This bouquet of 24 red roses will be one she won't forget. In exchange, she was asked to share 10 promo codes for 30% off a future order with his friends and family. The first one was sent at 9:18 a.m. The second one was sent at 1:14 p.m. And he ordered flowers at 3:10 p.m. He chose kabloom, an explosion of roses for the woman who makes your heart burst. This bouquet of 24 red roses will be one she won't forget. And these are getting sent to Lucy. He set delivery for Thursday morning to be delivered to a work address. And the note on the card said, "Tag, you're it." Smiley face.
Who is Lucy?
Lucy's the married pregnant friend. That is not his wife.
No.
Yikes.
Damn. All right, so your instincts were on, and your husband nailed this one. So now what do you do with that info?
Oh, no. I was hoping he'd send aloe vera.
Well, even if he sends aloe vera to it,
That's not better.
Lucy got a bad sunburn?
I don't know. Just not the roses. Okay, so my husband, Jack, and I, we kind of talked about this, and I think the first step we're going to take is he's gonna talk to Dave.
Okay, so before you move forward with anything,
Yeah.
you said that Lucy's pregnant, right?
Yes.
Are we sure it's her husband's?
Huh?
Oh, that's a whole different level.
I thought you was gonna say to wait before we stress her out.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like if your husband does this, I'm just saying this could be bigger than you could ever have imagined.
Do we have like a paternity test, War of the Roses, we can do?
Yeah,
That's all. Maury Povich handles all
send
this.
different samples of sperm to the lab, and we find out when it comes back next level.
We're more certain that it's his because we've been hanging with them for a while, and that lines up a little bit better. So, but that's why I think Jack's going to talk to Dave first, and maybe, I don't know, see if Dave won't handle this on his own, or maybe stop.
Yeah, Allison, we got to run, but I think you got to deal with the Rose situation first, and then then you got to deal with the baby situation. But you got the info now, and I think it's probably a decent game plan for your husband to go to the other husband and say, "We know what's up. You got to stop this immediately."
Yeah.
All right, Allison.
Thank you.
Good
Have a
luck.
good day. Bye-bye.
How many dudes you know have affairs with women who are pregnant?
To be a 0 for me.
Okay, right?
I don't know any.
Unless he might be invested in said pregnancy.
Yes.
Mo and I have said this before also, that you can't, as a guy, you can't quite put your finger on it, but doing that with somebody that's pregnant with somebody else's baby,
It makes it worse.
it makes
it so much worse.
It's so invasive.
Yes, it is.
The Bert Show.